So welcome back, everybody. What we are going to focus on today, which is going to be what other services can you have with the ezway. So before I share the presentation, okay, let me just recap very briefly. So for everybody who was not here the last few weeks, just that everybody is on the same page. We have the ezwaynetwork.com. Okay, so this is your main login where all your different profiles come together. Okay, so this is where you can log in either with your password. So if you have created your account already, either with your password, or in case you forgot your password, you can also log in with a code. Okay, so that basically just means you put your email address in, and then you will get a one-time code that you put in, and then you can log in as well. This is your main login. This is your main login. Once you are logged in, let me just change my screen to the other one where I am logged in. Once you are logged in, you have your dashboard, okay? And on your dashboard, you see, now this is the same, it's ezwaynetwork.com. Once you are logged in, you will see your profile, right? You see all your different areas, and we still go into some of them today. So you have your dashboard, you have your account, right? And a lot of other information and that we have gone through over the last few weeks. Feel free to click around. You cannot destroy anything, okay? If you have not yet finished setting up your profile on the right side of your dashboard, you also have a little widget that is guiding you through, okay? So this is a step-by-step process. You just click on complete your profile, and the system will help you and show you the next steps for finishing up, setting up your profile, okay? If you scroll further down on the right side, you will also see your affiliate information. So as soon as you have an account with ezway, you also have an affiliate link automatically, okay? So if you want to invite people to the pitch party, you have your link here. So make sure when you share your link, we have this week another pitch party coming up, right? So make sure that you, whenever you post on social media and you say, hey, I'm going to join, who else wants to join? Make sure you give people your affiliate link, okay? So that you can also, in case they become a member, which we still go deeper in today, you can actually also earn a commission. Okay, so this is just a very brief overview. Okay, so you have on the top here your ezway I. So this is your social network. This is like Facebook, but private. Okay, so only for the ezway members. You have your wall of fame profile, which is where all your links come together, right? So your business links, your payment links, if you have a product offering, right? So here you go. You have here, for example, you can put your appointment calendar in here. So if you have a scheduling link, if you have an upcoming event, you have this one here, right? And in case you have a product, you can put this one here as well right away. And then you have all your information about you, podcasts, your businesses. You may have more than one business. That's okay. Just put them here. And then all your links, your social media links, and any other information you want people to know about you. Okay, this is your wall of fame profile that you want to make sure to use as much as possible, especially if you are at other events, for example, so that people get a very quick impression about you and want to work with you because you are branded. With that, let's go into the main content of today. Okay, so that was just a little recap. Again, today we want to focus on tools, services, and trainings that you can get even more out of ezway. And so just a little recap again. So you have seen the ezway network, which is your main login. However, this login gives you access to 10 promotional platforms in one network, okay? So I mentioned some already, right? The ezway I, the wall of fame, the events, right? The magazine, the images. So all of these are platforms that allow you to get more reach, more eyeballs on your offer, more people to interact with. And that's really the main benefit of ezway, okay? So you don't have to have your own blog, your WordPress blog that you have to make sure that you maintain that and update it and put security updates in. You don't need that, right? You can have blogs right inside ezway. You have, again, your social network where you interact with people, where you put your offers in, right? Where you share what you're currently working on, where you can connect with people, find people and send messages, okay? So all of this is all in one platform. So we are giving you all the tools to grow your business. And again, the main login I just showed you live in the system. So we're going to leave some time at the end for questions in case you have some, so just take a note of them, okay? Now, what we want to go through, because I think this is also a question we sometimes get, is what different plans are actually available, okay? And like, why would you choose one plan over another now? Some of you may have the VIP plan, which is the plan just to get started, right? So you can join, and we will go into detail of each of the plans, right? So this is really the one, you join the parties, you come in, you have your profile, okay, and you have access. Now, the more you want support and the more you maybe don't have time, right? To actually do a lot of marketing activities yourself, the more support ezway offers you, okay? So the silver plan is work on you. That means you get more, like you get interviews, right? You get a little bit more reach, which is going to help you a lot already. In the gold, you have even more exposure. We go into details in the next slides. So the gold plan is a work with you plan, and the platinum is a work for you, okay? Now, don't think that this is a lot of money, because what it comes with is an entire team that is supporting you. I mean, how much do you pay a VA if they work for you a lot, right, in your business a month? If you put it in comparison, this is pretty low, okay? So consider that this is really a plan that is helping you do things in your business. So this is not just like, hey, you have a platform, that's it, have fun with it, but actually doing a lot of work for you. So there's an entire team ready to help you. So let's get a little bit into the details. So the VIP plan, as already mentioned, starts at $50 a month, right? You can join the pitch parties, you can pitch at the events, you can get access to the private community with more than 3,000 members, which is the network of the ezway family. And you also get a profile interview with the Meet Our Members podcast. Okay, so this is included in the plan. So you can come to any events, right? You can pitch at the events and you can connect with the members. Now, the next plan, the silver plan, and let me just show you everything. So that comes, this is with either $100 a month or $1,200 a year. And you get, of course, everything in the VIP plan, plus you get now more functionalities, right? So you get the buy now button, you get access to the podcast assist system, you get the ezway networks promotions, the podcast promotions, you have the permission to advertise and sell in the networks and groups, right? You get priority customer service, okay? So you get a WhatsApp support group, that will help you in case of any questions, right? You have a top list, a top page listing on the Wall of Fame. Okay, so you are more, you are shown before the other members, right? You have a silver level badge. Then you have VIP directory access, social media post sharing. You get your own flyers, right? So your face is in the promotional flyers. And there are also some private chat groups that you will be added to. You have to Meet Our Members interview, and you also get Facebook media, social media promotions and shares to the group. So as you see already, you get more exposure, right? You get more support in getting your name out. You have faster access in case of any questions, okay? And you may not be aware that you have this already. So I may want to challenge you to check your WhatsApp groups, okay, and look for ezway. And you should have, for example, groups with your name where there are people in there that can help you in case of questions. Make use of these options, right? They are available. For the gold plan, you have everything, obviously, that's also in the silver plan, right? So everything else is included. Now you get a gold badge, status badge. You also get ranked on Google. You get an ezway news interview or a featured post. Your name, your photo, and your business will be in the ezway magazine. There will be highlight reels on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and in the ezway community. You get a contributor status, so that means you are allowed to write one article per month for the news. So that means if you are a gold member and you don't use that right now, you may want to reach out and actually start getting your article a month. You also get a radio interview in iHeart on Spotify, and you get listed to the monthly newsletter with 5,000 subscribers, and you get additional promotions. And on top, we still come to the services in a moment. You also get 10% off of any services. So you see that you get even more exposure, right? And even more support. And again, I challenge you, if you think like, oh, I have a gold membership, but I was not aware of that, there you go. Okay, so now you know. Feel free to reach out, and actually, if you haven't provided an article yet, please feel free to do so, right? Or reach out because you definitely have, this is part of your membership, okay? Now for the platinum, this is then where you have obviously everything everything that's also in the gold plan, okay? You get a platinum stage, and now you get a produced and promoted webinar done for you, okay? So it's promoted and it's produced. You have newsletters to all members. You have a done for you branding team. That's what I mentioned before, like how much do you pay a VA in a month? You know, that this is like much more if it adds up on what is, and I mean, the people know what they're doing, right? They're really good at promotion. I mean, they create flyers. This is such a great work and so high quality and so fast. If you have to train your own VA to do that, it will take much longer and it's much more expensive. Trust me, done that, been there, right? So you get a done for you branding team. You get the Zoom breakout room. So when we are in the pitch parties, right, you see that there are always breakout rooms. That's the Platinum members who are hosting these rooms. So you get your own room where you can connect with the people, where you run the room. That means you decide what you want to do in that time. You get done for you profile management. You get 30-minute consulting and training on visibility and credibility, how to increase that, right? You get a custom pitch party Zoom background. You get a customized pitch commercial that's created for you and it's added to the ezway TV pitch TV channel. So again, even more exposure, right? You can also, I mean, this is something like I'm in Europe, right? It's very interesting. If you're in a time zone, or if you know that usually by the pitch parties or sometimes at the pitch parties, you may not be able to make it. As a Platinum member, you can have a pitch video that is played on stage if you are not there. Okay, so that means you get to pitch even if you don't have time and you are not there, you can still get a pitch. Right, so that is amazing, just this alone. Then you have an ezway magazine one-page interview. You have the ezway podcast profile consulting. You have the custom pitch party social media reels that are made for you and promoted for you. You get a copy of the pitch party, end of the chat, and you can boost your online credibility, IMDb credits. And on top of this, you get also 15% off of any other services. So you see, this is really a package. And I mean, you decide obviously how much support you want, but sometimes maybe you just join the plan and you are not maybe really aware. And this is no offense on anybody, right? Sometimes we just buy stuff and we don't even know what we actually bought. So we just wanted to recap, like this is actually depending on which membership level you're in, this is what you have access to, and this is what you can take advantage of. Because it's part of your membership, okay? And we want to really make sure that you take advantage of this and use it because this is part of what you pay for, right? Now, in case you are not yet on a paid plan or you want to upgrade maybe from a VIP to a silver plan, okay? I want to just share with you, let me just get you that link out here in the chat. There you go. And you want to make sure that you take that VIP. This is the code here as well. So you want to make sure that you use that promo code, okay? So again, if you are maybe right now on a VIP plan or maybe on a free plan, then you can take that link and actually get 20% off, okay? So that means as a VIP is $50 a month and the silver plan is close to $100 a month, and you can get 20% off of that, okay? So especially if you take an annual plan, that is a lot of money. So that is basically 2 months for free, right? So you definitely want to take advantage of that. And again, don't look at it, how much does it cost? Look at what does it free you up, okay? And we're going to go into some of the services and you will see how much time that can actually free you up if you really think about what maybe doesn't get done at the moment, where maybe should you do more advertising or should you be more visible, and maybe you don't have the time to do it, and that's totally okay. There's a team standing ready for you to actually help you with those things. With that, I would like to actually go into the services, and I would like to hand over to Matt for showing you the services. I will just stop the sharing, Matt, and then you can share your screen because I think it's easier to go through the live system for the services.
Yeah, as you can see here are the services that, place to set up your profile. There it is there. You can see my profile's had 24.4K views, 24.4K views. And this has really helped me a lot in my life and business. So membership, you can join memberships there. And Mona just went over all those there and gave us a very thorough breakdown and informed us of exactly what you get for each one. So that's the membership. Check that out at your leisure. And then featured sponsored spots. You can go to those as well. Here we go. You can buy ad credits, which Mona's going to talk about after this. And then you can boost your pitch. Just go to the registration and fill out the form, and you can read all about that as well, and it has the pricing on there too. You can go free, join for the fun, 25 pitch for 1 minute, $49.99 VIP pitching, front of the line, or $49.99 for the start package, which gets you the full service. And we also have different categories there. We have marketing, TV, podcast, creative, magazine, blog, event, and others. And also you can send in your requests as well. But the good thing about the additional services, as Mona said, is that they free up your time. And you can see the email marketing per campaign is $95. I personally have learned from Eric how to do an email marketing campaign on my business with my subscribers. And I can tell you that it has helped me immensely. And there's also the marketing package. You can see that for $95, interviewed on Facebook Live. I'm about to do one of those with Eric coming up. I won one at the pitch party, but I would definitely recommend that amount is very little, $195, to do a Facebook Live, which can really help you get exposure, as Mona was saying, is very important. And you just simply add these to your cart: social media ads, advertising podcasts, advertising ezway TV. I personally have my shows on ezway TV and have benefited from that as well, because you have access to every household in America. The social media management plan, Facebook group management per month, they can help you with all your posting and all the things that you need to do to set up your Facebook. And that is very helpful as well. The website development, the search engine optimization, the press release, the ezway news articles. And I can tell you, I've done a couple of articles on that ezway news, and especially with TAP interviews, it's helped me get much better Google visibility. Google's taking me much more seriously now that I've put some articles on ezway news. So those are all awesome services. And now I'll hand it back to you, Mona.
Thank you, Matt. And I mean, guys, this is really an additional offer to you guys, right? So for example, I am totally bad at graphic design. Don't ever ask me to design anything for you. It will look horrible, okay? And no matter how much time I spend, it won't get better, okay? So having the ezway team, like, they can create flyers within minutes, and they are so good, you know? So it's high quality, it's super fast. And before I spend 4 hours of my work knowing it will still look horrible, I rather invest $25 and get that done, right? Because it is so much faster. So these are services that are available to you, right? Some of you may have, so if you're in a gold plan, for example, you have anyway already some kind of advertising each month, platinum for sure, right? So there are certain amounts where the team is requesting you to provide input, and they create advertising for you, which is amazing. But on top of this, so if you have something special coming up, right, and you want a little bit an extra shift, an extra push for that event, feel free to get that, right? So this is something you can book upon request. You don't, even if whether you are on a plan or not, you can always book those services. And so they are at your fingertips, and you can just decide, what do I want or what do I need right now? Maybe you don't have the time because maybe you're traveling, right? And you just want to outsource this very quickly. It's a great way. And I mean, Eric has a team of altogether, I think, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, 75 people. But there's a lot of people behind the scenes that you may not even know that are ready to help you in growing your business, okay? And they're experts in what they do. So just, you know, feel free to reach out. And again, if you don't find any of the services that are listed, so if you look for something specific, just put a request in, okay? And then you get an offer, and then it's your choice if you take it or not, but request it and see, maybe this is something that will be able to help you. So again, anything from, right, campaign management, group management. Maybe you have a Facebook group and you never get to manage it, right? And you know, like, I just don't get to posting. Like, I mean, you can have somebody who's managing your entire group for you. Now, the ezway ads is another way where you can simply really buy credits. You say, okay, how much do I want? So maybe you are not really, maybe you don't want to go the Facebook ad route, okay? And you're like, I don't really want to use the Facebook ads. It's too complicated. I don't want to learn all of this, right? So you can simply create ads, and it's very straightforward. So there are instructions, okay? And if any questions, the team was able to help you with that. There are very clear instructions on how to actually do this. Oops, sorry. And basically, you can just buy ad credits. So I'm showing you in the system. Let me just change to the system. So if you're again on your dashboard of the ezway network, you can just scroll down. Then you see here ads, okay? There's a separate area called ads. You just click on that. And here you can just buy ad credits, okay? I just click on this again. You can just click, always click, guys. You cannot do anything wrong. There's always a double confirmation, okay? So you can just click on it and check it out and see, okay, how is this page looking like? And so here you can see, you can just enter an amount, right? What you want to have as ad credits. You can start with a small amount, and then you can ramp it up later on, okay? And just see how that works. Again, you cannot do anything wrong, right? And then you just enter your details. Maybe you don't want to use it for the same card as you are using your membership on. You can just enter whatever card you want to use, and then you pay. And then you have these credits, right? And with the credits, so you see that the minimum credit is 10 credits, which is $10 in that case, right? And then you just go. So you see it's very straightforward, right? $1, 1 ad credit. And so that means when you go back to the services page that Matt just showed you in a moment before, right? Let me just go back there. You simply say, okay, which services do I want, right? And then how much, or I mean, you can say, like, for example, if you have you have some ads. So I mean, you can pay also directly. If you add to cart, you can pay directly, so you don't have to first of all go there. But if you want to run an ad, okay, if you want, so you see all these ads here, right? So this is an ad right here, okay, the pitch party. You see that. Where else do you see that? Hold on. I think if you click on pretty much any page, I think even on the dashboard you saw the ads. They're on every page, like on the podcast pages, right, in the Wall of Fame. So this one here, for example, this is an advertising, right? So you see them, and basically you can place and you can decide when you create an ad, where do you want to place, like on which pages, you know, like shall it be on the podcast pages? And you basically decide and you say, okay, how much money do I want to spend, you know, and then you basically create that ad. And again, it's a very straightforward. I don't have an example right now. I don't know, Eric, if maybe you have an example that you're able to show maybe later on. But it's pretty straightforward. So there's nothing really that you can do wrong. And if you need any help, always reach out. So there's always, again, as a little reminder on the bottom right side here, we are here. There's a little widget. You click on it and you will be able to say, okay, I have a question, or I don't really know. So you always have the option to have the help here on the lower right side, where you can always ask questions. So if you're anywhere stuck, if you have a question, if you're not sure about anything, you can always go here and basically just ask your questions, okay? And somebody will come back in pretty much real time, maybe takes 1 or 2 minutes, okay? And then they will be helping you and answering your questions, okay? So that is another option. So you can place ads throughout the entire network, okay? At your convenience where you want it. And you can just test it out in the beginning. And then when you see results, you can just do more of that if you want to, okay? So that is another option that is inside the ezway network available. So let me go back to this. So what other tools do you have? Again, ezway is, of course, a super powerful network in itself, but there's even more additional tools that ezway helps you with, and where you even get special prices and special offers because you are part of the ezway network, okay? So there's, for example, and this is, I will show you this in a moment in the system, just a summary very briefly. You have an ezway text, okay? So where you can basically have an SMS follow-up system. So for example, if you're on a live event, right, and you want people to connect with you, you actually have the opportunity to set up campaigns. And again, the pricing is pretty decent, right? So this is totally fair pricing in that area. So you can choose between a $29 plan or up to $99, depending on how much you send, right? How many contacts and so on. They have very, very transparent pricing. You can check out in detail which plan is the best one for you. Then you also have, so this is especially when you have live events, very, very helpful, right? Then you also have the CRM. So if you don't have a CRM, or if you're not happy with your CRM, right, there is a CRM that comes with a calendar, with campaigns, with pipelines, with funnels, websites, membership courses, email, service, forms, workflows, everything you need in a CRM, right? So it pretty much has everything you need. And it is for $99 a month for user, which is a very normal price for a full-fledged CRM system, okay? So that is a great offer. And then you also have the ezway Zoom. This is one of my favorite tools personally. I use this for every meeting. And basically this is a system called ChatBridge. You only pay a one-time price. So instead of paying monthly, you pay a one-time price and then you have it forever. And that is one of the best tools to actually follow up. And I can show you this if we have time left at the end. I can show you the system live. It's amazing because you simply take those chat files. I mean, Eric is always telling you, and we are always telling you in the pitch party, save the chat, right? Because if you save the chat and you have ChatBridge, you simply upload the chat. And that's why Eric is always saying, put the name of the person in the chat, because what ChatBridge allows you is you can simply type your name and then you see everybody who commented your name. So that makes follow-up after an event super easy, because you don't have to scroll through thousands of lines of a text, but you simply search it. You can flag that and say, I want to follow up with these people. Then you can filter that list very easily and process this. So if you want to, and we have time left, I can show you this live at the end. It's a super amazing tool, super valuable. So that one alone is already totally worth. I mean, I think the first event I was on, I was like 4 hours taking time to find all my follow-ups. It was a nightmare. So, and this tool is reducing it to 5 minutes. It's amazing. Then you also have a chat widget, okay? So basically, if you're not very tech savvy and you don't really know, right, how those chat widgets and everything works, this is a very easy to use opportunity for you where you can have a live chat for your websites. You can get started for free, and then depending on the usage, right, and how heavy you are using it, there will be then plans, but very, very inexpensive. Okay. Then you also have the AI sales. This is a very interesting one. It's pretty much an agent that is acting on your behalf. So it's, the agent can reach out to your prospects, it can engage them in meaningful conversations, they set appointments, and they even close deals. So basically, it's your own sales agent, right? Now, obviously, that needs to be set up. So there is an initial setup fee for setting it up. But once it is set up, you basically have a full-time employee who's working for you for pennies on the dollar, right? So it's an amazing what technology can do for us nowadays. And then you also have the AI marketing system. So this is also something I'm using personally. It's NowSite. It's amazing. So basically, especially if you are a lot on social media, it helps you generate posts, very specific to your voice, right, to your personality. It can help you with replying messages. I think they even added like they're partnering with Eric Worre, who's like the MLM guy who makes a lot of money from MLM. I think he's like the guy who made the most money with MLM, and he actually partnered with NowSite. And there's an own Eric AI in there, so you can ask Eric Worre questions, and his AI is answering. So any questions, if you're an MLM or any other types of sales, right, you can get answers right from the man. It's pretty cool. Next to a lot of other features it also has. And so they're really amazing. And finally, there's another tool that will help you write blog articles, okay? And not just any blog articles, because that ChatGPT can also do that, right? But actually they are optimized by keywords, and they help you get ranked on Google on top of that. So feel free to test it out. There are always like free test phases usually where you can just play around with that and just see if that is the right thing for you. And then if you like it, keep it. You get better prices than if you go directly to the providers, because you are in ezway, right? So take advantage of that. And you find those tools. Let me just go in the system. So if you are on your dashboard, if you scroll down a little bit, you see tools on the left side in your menu. Below Pitch Party, you have the tools. And there you find all of these tools. I would recommend you to open them in a new tab, okay? Otherwise, they're open in the same tab. Now I have to move my thing. Okay, here we go. And there you go. So this is the CRM, for example, right? And so you see there's a lot of included. And again, you can start for free, right? And okay, there you go. See. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out.
And Mona, let me hop in real quick on the tools. If you guys have a business and you have a service that is a SaaS type of service, which stands for software as a service, that we can help you sell. As you can see, like we're dealing with these are all affiliate agreements that we have with other companies. And so typically it's a 50-50 arrangement, or we charge $1,000 to put your tool, your window, and have the ability for people to buy to your site. And then we just, take a basic affiliate fee or whatever if they're doing an affiliate program. And on the customer service part, if you scroll down a little bit, please, Mona, and yeah, right, the talk to. What that is, it is a widget, yes, but most businesses need customer service. Customer service is one of the hardest parts and the most expensive parts of a business. And this is an arrangement we worked out with Talk2 to provide our clients, our members, the ability to have customer service at $2 an hour and have close to 100 agents standing by to help your company. It is beyond incredible. So if you guys need any of these tools or any support, please go check them out. Click on the Order Now button, and I'm available too if you have any questions. All of these tools that you see, our business uses, and we've seen at least a 40% increase in our business, and that's why we've decided to put them on here. And we do not accept everybody. So if you want to get your product or service on the tools section, there is a vetting process to do so. Thank you, Mara.
Awesome. Thank you a lot. And I mean, as Eric just said, I mean, customer support is so important nowadays. People want instant responses, right? We are in this society where everybody wants an answer right now. And let's be realistic, you cannot handle it yourself. It's just too much for a single person, right? So having an entire team standing by for $2 an hour, I mean, this is incredible. Like this is really an amazing deal. So you definitely check that out, okay? Finishing up, so this is the tools. Again, feel free to click. I mean, you can always just click on it. Again, don't worry, it will not be charged immediately. You can check it out first, you know, you can read the pages. So don't be afraid to actually just click on it, okay? You cannot do anything wrong. And if any questions, feel free to reach out and actually ask, okay? Now, finishing up, the final topic is the additional trainings, okay? So this is a reminder, basically. So inside the training sections, I'll show you in a moment in the system, all the trainings that we have given so far will be uploaded there. So we will let you know when they are in there. So you can recap them, you can go back to them and check them out again. There are also other trainings already available. Also, check out the YouTube channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to do so. Let me also put that link. I'm sorry. I should maybe leave the presentation mode to get there. And then I can get you the link. So also make sure that you check it out. And if you're not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. There you also get a lot of additional videos, right? So especially like a lot of promotional videos, new functionalities will be uploaded there, right? Interviews. So there's a lot of great information on the channel. So you definitely want to check out and subscribe to that channel. And the training, you will see this in the system, in the very last option here, training. Okay, so if you click on the training on the left side of your ezway network profile, you can see the knowledge base. And so here we will still upload all the trainings. Don't worry, they're coming, okay? And you see here also some other trainings that Eric and the team already created, which guide you step by step through the thing, okay? So the ezway network, so how is everything set up, the wall of fame in detail, the ezway eye, the ezway promotions, the ezway events, and the ezway podcast, okay? So feel free to also check out these videos. They're super helpful, and they will also give you a little bit more insights next to the trainings that we provided for you here. They're all free, they're all in your membership, so definitely make sure to check them out and keep an eye out if there are new ones coming up.
I actually do have a special announcement, and I'll let you guys hear it first. In the next, not this next pitch party this Thursday, but before the next one, we should have this up and running. We are working on a business and podcast matchmaking system. And what that will do is, oh, I see Wendy's clapping her hands going, whoop, whoop. Yeah, go ahead and put your thumbs up if you like that one, guys. So basically, you will be able to input your perfect prospect, your perfect guest, whatever it is that you're looking for. The system will go through the posts that you do on ezway eye. So this will make you want to use ezway eye more often. Matt, let's go ahead and put everybody on mute that's not on stage, please. And if you are posting on your ezway eye profile, the system will actually intelligently recognize what type of customer you are and what is your market, what is your perfect match. So the more that you're posting, the more that you're utilizing this platform, the better match you're going to be able to find inside of the network from our 4,600 members. So, and believe me, we're going to have a lot more members coming in. We have a lot of amazing partnerships coming in here. And you're probably seeing a lot of new people coming in. Here's a new person. This guy's a multimillionaire. I was just with him the other day. He owns multiple private jet companies and so on and so forth. He's now in here. It's never going to stop. We're always going to be bringing in more and more and more and more and more and more members, and not just members, but VIP level, high quality members. So there's so many members coming in. We'll be at about 5,000 members pretty soon. We want to be able to have you guys know who these members are. And you're not going to be able to go through all of them on your own, and we know that. So our system is going to kind of help you find that perfect match for your business. So that'll be for podcasting as well as for business. The other thing that we're going to be updating, and this should be done before this week's pitch party. Cross the fingers, cross the fingers. We have a brand new notification system you guys are going to start seeing. And what that's going to do is, let's say, for instance, I meet Mona and I want to connect with Mona, and I want to reach out to Mona and send Mona a message and say, hey, Mona, I loved your training. I'd love for you to support my business and do training for my business, or whatever it might be. Well, Mona may not be logged in to the system, but Mona has an email. And although we can't spam people and have a notification happen every single time someone messages somebody, that's going to get annoying. There'll be a ping option for you to actually ping that person saying that you want to reach them. And this will be available for silver members or above, $99 a month or above, $1,200 for the year. But you will be able to reach people a lot better and a lot faster because it will notify them on email telling them, hey, Mona would like to reach out to you. Here is who Mona is. And that's the big difference that we're going to change. It's not just someone reaching out, it's telling them who they are, and it's going to give them a reason to reach back. And they're only going to be able to reach back in the platform. And now that sparks your conversation. We're doing a lot of new ideas and activities to get this thing more active and get more people coming back to the system. And that's going to be awesome. There's also going to be a notification on dashboard. So you're going to start seeing on the dashboard a new notification option on the dashboard. There's no notification option right now on the dashboard, but pretty soon you're going to see a notification option on the dashboard, and you'll see a bar that'll come across the screen. So everybody that logs into ezway Network, they're going to go, oh, this is the next thing coming up. So you'll see like the pitch parties advertised, or typically we're going to start with events, but there'll be a lot better ways to notify people on what's coming up. And there's a lot more awesome things coming through the pipeline, but those are things that are getting ready to be launched in the next month or so. And we're really excited about it. Back to you, Mona. Matt.
Amazing. And guys, this is another reason why you want to be very active on ezway AI, because if the AI is matching you, right, if the algorithm is matching you to the right people, you want to make sure that you put the right information that you want to be found on out there. Otherwise, the algorithm cannot match you, okay? So the more you post, the more you share, the more you inform people about what you do and which office you have and who you serve, the better the system can then match you at the end. So definitely a great addition. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see who I get matched to. So definitely use the ezway AI and post, okay? How do we set up a podcast? So we did that training 2 weeks ago. Maybe we can show you once more.
I will take care of that. Absolutely. And I'll just go down, you just go down to ezwaynetwork.com and then you click on podcast and then you click on create podcast. And then if you want to have a look at the back end of a podcast, I'll show you mine. You just add a banner, your logo, and then you just put the name of the show, about the show, and then you just embed codes off YouTube or wherever you want to get them from. You include all your website URLs and YouTube links. And then if you want to see the podcast fully set up, I will show you that as well. And this is the podcast fully set up. As you can see, my live video is on there for today, which is going to be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight. Albert Corey, a business master, will be coming on. And then you can put your playlist. Yep. Mine is tap interviews.
Matt, I want to show you something as a podcaster on the network. Sorry to interrupt you, but
no, that's fine. I'll stop sharing. Okay.
How many people in here would like to be interviewed on Matt's show, which also gets on Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, multiple mobile devices. And I think Matt has close to 500 subscribers to the show, and it's very highly ranked on Google. So let's say that you want to be on Matt's show. So I want everybody to do this. And by the way, this is how the podcast works. If you click on sites, and then you go to podcast, same thing with all of the other platforms that we have, but you go to podcast, it'll take you to the actual podcast platform. And then you want to click on podcasts. That'll take you to the podcast directory, which we're up to almost 60 different podcasts. There's always new podcasts coming on to the platform. So here's Matt's podcast. So right here, there's a little subscribe button. I want everybody to go to this link that's in the chat. And if you guys do this, I may give you a little extra time or a little feature on the VIP pitch stage. So let's see who actually are action takers. So click on that podcast and then click on the little button here that says subscribe. And Matt, I want you to get in the habit of every time, same thing with you, Mona, or any of you guys that have a podcast with our network, get in the habit of doing what I'm doing right now. The more numbers that you get on your podcast channel, the more money that you will get, the more people you will get, the more momentum you will get. It's all about numbers. And I'm going to show you guys something really awesome when you do get these subscriber numbers. So click on subscribe, put your name in, put your email in, and then click on subscribe. And then that will take your numbers up. The reason you want to do that, Matt, and again, this is going for everybody that has a podcast, is we created a system that gets you more eyeballs, more listeners. Just like, Radio Boomers Live, we're almost creeping up to about 100 subscribers now. Why? Because on an average basis, we are clicking on all the subscribers that we have, and automatically it'll send it out 24 hours beforehand and then 10 minutes beforehand that this show is about to air. You can click on one simple button, and this is if you're a silver member or higher, and you can send a batch email out. Now I'm going to show you guys something that's pretty awesome if you know about ChatGPT, or if you don't. I'm going to show you guys a really, really cool tool. I'm sure a lot of people in here probably do, but if you don't, I'm going to show you the coolest tool ever. So anything that you want, you can go to chatgpt.com, and then it'll, in fact, I'll just go from the beginning. It'll ask you, normally, you log in or create an account, but you don't even have to create an account. You can actually just remove the window that pops up, and ChatGPT is a free tool to everybody. And for you, Amy, this is specifically for you and Victoria's podcast. So this is to help you guys, if you're creating a podcast channel, make it really simple. So any type of channel that you're going to create is always going to ask you for a description. So a really simple way of getting that description would be, so let's say the podcast is called Tree Podcast. You tell the prompt where it says message, write me a short description for Tree Podcast hosted by Victoria L. Sanchez, specializing. And remember the way I'm writing this, guys, because this is a special prompt that's going to make this come out better. The way you input a prompt to AI is everything. Write me a short description for Tree Podcast hosted by Victoria L. Sanchez, specializing in trauma reversal and health and wellness. The show is at yada 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 yada, whatever the information is. So we'll say it's at 2 p.m. on Saturday. I'm just giving you an idea. You want to give all the proper information to it, and then write this to help gain subscribers. Very important prompt at the end. Now, tune in to the Tree Podcast with Victoria L. Sanchez, airing every Saturday, 2 p.m., specializing in trauma reversal and holistic health and wellness. Victoria offers insightful conversations, practical tips, and inspiring stories to help you heal and thrive. Whether you're looking to overcome past trauma, enhance your well-being, Tree Podcast provides the tools to support you, what you need for your transformative journey. Subscribe now and join us for the empowering episodes that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. How cool is that, right? That just made Victoria's podcast look awesome. I want to subscribe now. I want to follow Victoria's podcast. So, and I'm going to give this to you, Amy, and you could go ahead and tell Victoria that you did it. And this would be a great description for Victoria's podcast. But that's just a good. Hopefully, that was helpful to you guys. You want to use that. Same thing with social media. Same thing with emails. Same thing with proposals, contracts, especially description. I now live my life on ChatGPT. I don't do anything without it.
We did also update the profile look and design. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we did upgrade the profile look and design. So now whether you have a video or not, there is a templated video there to kind of let people know, hey, you should put a video there. Your affiliate code, your scan code, and your link is right here at the top. So on mobile, it's at the top, and on desktop, it's at the top. And if someone clicks on this link from your profile, it will go to your affiliate link. So that's going to Philip's affiliate landing page. And we've designed the page to sell and make you money. So if someone goes to the page, most likely they'll sign up. They can scan the code as well if they want. We changed the profile views from the top to the bottom right here under the name, because the eyeballs actually typically will go to the name and they stay to the name. We did some research on that. So your profile views are now here under the name. Your skill set is under the name, and then your connections is under the name, all the same place. And then we changed the colors of the buttons so they stand out more. And all of your buttons go down here under the profile. Now you'll notice, Philip, you don't have buttons here, and you do have a silver membership. So you should have a lot more buttons here. And so I'd like to show you and hopefully show everybody else kind of how that works. So I'm going to go into your account here real quick and show people how to make sure those buttons are under their profile, especially if they're a silver member. And this only applies to the silver members, because you do have to be a silver member to get those buttons on your profile. There it is. Okay, so I'm now in your account, Philip. So how do I get the buttons on my profile? So if you go to events and you go to create event and you created an event, we'll just do this as a test. It's going to create a button once you create that event. So again, I'm just kind of doing this as a test, and we'll go delete it later. If I create that event under Philip's account, now that event's created, I can see analytics of that event, everything happening. I created that event. So now if I go to events, and you basically have that event right there. So now if I go to the profile for Philip, because I created that event, now that event button's there. So now anybody that goes to Philip's profile will also know about Philip's event. This is a really powerful tool. If you guys are not using this, use it. Go use the events section, create events. And even if you don't have an event, if you have a podcast date or a particular time you want to post something, it will just create that event button. And people are drawn to event buttons. Same thing with podcasts, same thing with blogging, same thing with, all the other stuff. And then the buy now button is very important, very valuable. So if you go to account and profile, and then edit profile, Philip, I hope you don't mind me using you as my test subject.
I've been used as a guinea pig many times. It's fine.
Awesome. And then you go to, you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see right here where it says custom, the buy now. So Philip, do you have anything that you are selling that people can buy right away? Any funnels or anything that they can just buy right away? Let's say this is the link that Philip wants people to go to buy his product or service. So you're gonna copy and paste that link in the section that says custom button for podcasts and Wall of Fame profile. This also goes on the podcast channel. So the buy now button goes on the podcast channel and the profile. And you want to click on the update button. There's also a donate button. So if you support a charity, we hope that you put bvccharity.org, because that's our main charity for ezway. But you can put any charity that URL you want in there, and that'll create a donate button as well, because we want to give back. So you want to click on the update button under the custom button for buy now. Then you want to click on update in general, just to be safe, so the system knows that you did update your stuff. So now, if we go to the Wall of Fame profile for Philip, now he's got a buy now button and an event button and a connect button, and so on and so forth. So if you go to buy now, that now takes people to, I don't know how they're going to buy something from here, but if this was a simple way for people, courses. Okay, so let's say that they're going to click on the course.
Yeah.
And then they can do the course. So now whatever course you're doing here, Philip, your translation course is being promoted from your ezway profile. You just tell people to go to your ezway profile, your about bio is there, your social media is there, all your stuff is there in one simple place. And now people can buy your product from your ezway profile. If you add your podcast, same thing. So everything will kind of be in all one simple place for you. And that's why Eugene and so many people are starting to use their ezway profile links, because everything that they're doing is in one simple place.